All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Pittsburgh Airport Marriott. And you know, Thanksgiving just around the bend, people going over the river, through the woods to grandmother's house. But every once in a while you get to grandma's house and there's just no room at the inn. But that's what's great about the Marriott. And I've often said that M is for magnificent accommodations, wonderful cuisine, fine wine and spirits, suitable for any event. So if you're thinking Thanksgiving and coming home for the holidays, think magnificent, think Marriott. And tonight, your Pratte Pack with the good folks at Bender Consulting Services. I didn't have to give up my pumpkin pie for that round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Great people. Listen, we're going to tell you a little bit about these folks, and I blogged about them earlier today from the Pratte Pack Gym, and just before I head off to the Brighton Hot Dog Shop to talk a little sports with Greg Diolis, this is Joyce Bender, this is Lee Hatzinger, and I'm just going to tell you two of the best people I've ever met in my broadcasting career because of what they do. Bender Consulting Services, private sector and government to recruit, screen, hire people with disabilities. And we're going to talk about some of the great companies that they work with. Anthem Inc., federal agencies, CSC, Highmark, Bear Corporation. This is the driving force behind them being able to take people with disabilities. Been around since the 80s. She suffered from epilepsy, had a serious accident many years ago, and found her way, this gift from God, to be the founder of this wonderful organization. And she's been recognized by President George Bush, President Bill Clinton, and I'm sure President-elect Donald Trump, once he meets her, he'll understand he needs to have her on his team. All right, so before we do any of that, I just one more time, take a little spin around the room, show these fine folks, save your applause for the end because this is on you. I'm going to applaud. Don't applaud. I'm applauding you for what you do every single day. 13 million people remain unemployed in this country with disabilities, and I've said it before. These are people that want to work, these are people that want to contribute, and these are people that don't want pity, they just want to be whole and to go to work. That book of life, your body of work, it's your home away from home, it gives you the reason to get up in the morning, and that's your mission, right?
That is my mission, because people with disabilities want a chance to be like everyone else. They want dignity, they want respect. They want to be able to live the life everyone else lives, buy a car, get an apartment. But until you have employment, you can't do that. And people with disabilities, not only they want to work, they are the greatest employees, period.
Lee, talk about your journey and this amazing story that he and I, because of a mutual friend, the great Ty Ballou. Let's hear it for Ty Ballou. And Duchenne muscular dystrophy, his son Ryan, working with Ohio State and that Blue Skies charity, same building in Pittsburgh. He, knowing Ty, I knowing Ty, we all got together, right?
That's correct. But before I came to know you and Bender, you asked about my journey. I was a student at Edinburgh University with a degree in public relations and advertising. Up until I found Joyce and Bender, I was doing volunteer work all over the place. Goodwill Industries, Pitt, Ohio Express, and having to do internships just to keep my skills up and to have something to put on a resume. And then when I found Joyce, it was like, now we're going to start applying what's on your resume and make it a real job. And I've been there 20 years.
Listen, I'm a big fan of technology, like this AT&T phone that we're shooting this video on. And with technology where it is today, there's no excuse.
There is none. There is no excuse because we are not in the Industrial Revolution. People with disabilities, it doesn't matter if they're blind, if they're deaf, if they have a learning disability, with technology today, you can do the job. You can do the job anyone else does on one condition. Give that person a chance.
Closing message to the thousands of folks that are watching this, what would it be?
It would be that remember, people with disabilities are people. I always say, you're the temporarily able-bodied. At any time, in your life, you could join this group, like me, a woman living with epilepsy. My message to you today is hire someone with a disability, give them the chance to live the American dream.
Listen, give them the chance, she'll give them the opportunity, and it will be a good deal for both sides. Good night from the Marriott, Pittsburgh Airport. We love you, America. Bender Consulting Services. Good night.